As I've said in previous courses on network automation, the best way to manage our network infrastructure is using purpose-built APIs with modeled transport data. This module explores RESTconf coupled with Yang to program our network. I hope you remember Yang from previous modules because RESTconf relies on it too. First, I'll introduce RESTconf. Imagine having a REST API with resources modeled from Yang. This is one of my personal favorite APIs. Next, we'll explore using RESTconf to manage DHCP pools, a feature relevant for the GlobalMantix corporate network. We'll use the Cisco-specific Yang models for variety. To wrap up, I'll compare netconf and RESTconf to help you decide which one is the best fit for your environment. Unlike netconf, the RESTconf API is stateless since it is based on HTTP. TCP port 443 is typically used for HTTPS, although like netconf, this can be customized. I love RESTconf because it is simple. To capture a subset of the configuration, craft an HTTP GET request for the proper URL as defined in the API and send it to the network device. Being a stateless API, it is extremely fast. netconf is basically a REST API with resources arranged in a way that follows a Yang model. We've talked a lot about REST APIs in previous courses already. The server responds with standard HTTP status codes such as 200 for OK, along with the relevant configuration data in the correct Yang structure. It can return either XML or JSON encoded data. I typically prefer JSON, especially when using it within the context of network automation. It's just easier to convert into Python structures. Adding a new DHCP pool is accomplished using HTTP post along with the proper URL and configuration updates to apply. The configuration is carried in the HTTP message body, which is applied to the device upon receipt. Other HTTP operations like put, patch, and delete also work similarly. For example, you might use a put operation to replace a piece of configuration. Cisco IOS XE RESTconf devices reply with status code 201, indicating that a new resource was created.